We can end this podcast by asking one more question, which is about cost. Because, CIOs and CXOs, for them, the cost, at the end of the day, the cost matters. Like how expensive it is to make these changes. If you're adopting a new platform or if you're adopting a new way of doing networking or whatever it is, how much money are you going to save them? Maybe Sayed, you can take this, and then David can add to it. Like, how do you address those questions when you talk about Alkira? Like, you have worked on large network modernization projects. Maybe you can give an example of some of those deployments and how they were able to uh, to save money at the end of the day while moving towards new way of doing networking.
Yeah, there's two steps to it. First of all, the overall, people like to look at TCOs from just pure hard dollar standpoint. And if you just even look at just from a hard dollar standpoint, there's savings there. Biggest savings is coming from consolidating your hubs, right? Instead of having a network inside your colos, your data centers, and then every single CSP and cloud service provider, now you have a single hub that's agile, that's scalable, that's robust, that's by far the most resilient that you can build, available to the click of a button, right? So you have that now. So there's hard dollar savings. On top of that, there is just ton of just soft costs that are available, right? I had a customer that allocated, they were going to have 12 global regions with us, and they thought each region is multi tens of gigs a region, and typically, for a region they would do a head count, a full time engineer and FTE per region. So they said, with us they'll probably need to hire globally, 6 full time engineers because it's going to be a massive environment. Fast forward, full production rollout later, one engineer managing the whole thing. Because
Right.
we had to bring simplicity in the picture. If you did the same thing and repeated the same thing as your traditional networks, right? Where's the disruption? Where's the innovation, right? And I kid you not, we can give you this example. This is not just made up marketing number. These operate all care service. It's a SaaS service, which means all the simplicity is going to come with it. So there's that aspect, and then the important one I think we were kind of early touching on was capacity planning. Right, you can start with a use case. You understand that Alkira is your North Star, but you start as small as $500 a month. For solving one small thing, build your confidence and grow, and only use what you need. And when you don't need it, you turn it off. And that is those are two aspects of it. And then from a pricing model as well, we've made it flexible in to fit whatever customers' needs are. If you're you want to go just pay as you go, just pay for what you're using, by all means, like cloud-wise, do that. If you prefer, hey, I like this, all the subscription stuff is great, but we're right now we're set up to just pay up front or pay every year. No problem. We make that available too.
Yeah, I mean, these are all good, and I can just add one more aspect to that as we're wrapping up this podcast. From the partner standpoint, right, is we are 100% channel company, so a lot of our business comes to us from our partners, right? And so all of these considerations around costing and things like that are very important for the customers. They're also very important for our partners because we are compensating our partners based on those numbers and the customer consumption. So our partners find it extremely appealing as well to work with us on these network modernization projects and bring those opportunities to us because they provide a substantial financial benefits to these partners as these customers that they brought to us are ramping up their consumption. Whether they start small or they start very big. We have both, but whatever that consumption model ends up being with the customer partners are just reaping the benefits of that.